Welcome everybody to the stream. Hang on. I can't hear myself. I'm gonna fix that real quick. And check 1, 2. There we go. Now I can hear myself. It's easier to know what I'm doing if I can, actually hear what I'm doing. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna be jumping into Microsoft Flight Simulator today. I got no real plan. We're just gonna have fun. So we are starting off in, we're just gonna do some landing challenges. So this first one, we're gonna start off, I guess we're landing in Aspen, Colorado. Never been here in real life, but it's a pretty fun little airport. Yeah, so we're landing this Citation CJ4. Like I said, no real plan. We're just jumping in head first and let's see how I do. We might do like a fully scheduled flight here a little bit later. We'll actually plan something out and do it, but for now, we're just doing some chill flying. It's Saturday. I gotta be to work tomorrow, so I'm just gonna have some fun and relax. I'm gonna do a quick sound check because, like I said, I did tweak some sound settings. I'm just gonna make sure it works. Yeah, it's working. All right, good deal. So, anyways, let's get into it. So 160 knots, 140, 130 on final. Which runway am I landing? I didn't even pay attention. Because landing 3-3 is pretty easy. Landing 1-5, I guess, is a little more challenging. Because there's like a mountain in the way. Oh, gosh. There we go. I think I have a mod that... Okay, there we go. Say I had no flight instruments. Hard to fly without that. How am I configured? Looks like 1 notch of flaps. Is my gear down? Yes, it is. Okay. Let me reset that one more time. There we go. Where is my airport? Oh, okay. So yeah, we're landing 1-5. I don't know why the flight instruments are all screwed up in this airplane. We'll go with it. It's a visual approach anyways. As long as I get the airspeed and altitude, that's really all I need. Alright, let's see. We're going to do full flaps. Pretty cool scenery. Alright, 500 feet, more stable. Now I got delay in my monitoring my voice, my headset. I'll fix that in a minute. If I sound drunk, it's not because I'm drunk, it's because I'm being discombobulated by my microphone.
500.
Alright, 500 feet, we're stabilized. High, correcting. So I want us to touch right on the 1,000 footers. We'll see if we can do it. It's gonna be firm. Ooh, very firm. Alright, well, we landed. Let's see how we did. We have to come to a full stop. There it is. How'd we do? Apparently he thinks we were firm. I don't know if they shut out all the time. Not too bad, I guess. 600,000. Not amazing. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta try to get rid of this delay in my audio. Got one more thing to do here. Re-enable the monitor. Check 1, 2. Much better. Okay. Alright. Now I can hear myself once again. Let's try that one more time. I was a little firm on the touchdown. I actually had a little too much energy on the short final. We're going to try that one more time, then we'll do another one. Or yeah, so we're landing through 3. So it's easier to land 1-5, easier to depart 3-3, I guess. Again, I don't know why this airplane is so screwed up. I think I installed like a working title mod, but it might be out of date. So I need to go remove that, but it's all screwed up. That little low-level fog makes the airport a little bit hard to spot too. A little challenging. Power fast, we're gonna bring power back. Flaps. Try to really square up this turn. The final. Yeah, we're looking alright. Spool the engines up now. So I was doing like 130 or so I thought it was, but evidently I was too fast. See if I can use that little AOA gauge. It's that little orange pointer and green donut. I want to approach on that green donut. It's an angle of attack indicator, so it's a good idea of how much energy you've got. Energy. There we go. We were long, darn it. Well, it was softer, but we were definitely long on the landing. Let's see how we did. Slightly better. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Let's do Courchevel. I think I've tried this one before. This is a very short runway in the mountains of France, and it's got quite a slope to it. And you can see there's a mountain right after it, so if you screw it up, you can't really go around after a certain point. Oh, is this airplane broken too? Ah, what the heck? Do I have no flight insurance? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, it's just being slow. Being very slow to load. Alright, where's my airport? Oh, there it is going.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
We are very high. Hang on. Gear down, flaps full. And... okay. Doesn't even show up on the, on my multifunction display. On the map there, it doesn't even show, the airport doesn't even show up. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Took me a minute to find it. I feel like it started me crazy high. Speed's a little low. Way low. Man, this thing needs a lot of power. I'm surprised for a TBM. Look at how low that airspeed is. That's full power. Wow. Oh, we landed real short. Ooh, that's pretty good. 900,000. Can we get 1 million? So within 7 feet of our touchdown point, we got apparently 32 feet off center line. Wow. And 365 feet per minute on touchdown. Let's try it one more time. See if we can get it above 1 million. Wow, somebody got a perfect score. That probably took some practice. Apparently, I think 2 million is the perfect score. All right, now we know where the airport's gonna be. Theoretically. Am I struggling to find it again? Where is this airport? Happened last time too. Oh, there it is. It's a very tricky one to spot. Alright, power out to flight idle. Full flaps. Must have had the prop feather or something last time because it was really goofy on the power. Or there's just really that much drag, or maybe a downdraft down this mountain here. He's too slow. Very slow.
Stall.
It's way off center line. We're not going to get 1 million with that one. Oh, we did. All right. Well, there it is. I didn't think we'd get 1 million. Within 9 feet of the touchdown point, we got 42 feet off center line, but we had a pretty smooth touchdown. So, yeah, that helped us. All right, let's try another one. Oops. Let's see. Lukla? This is up by Mount Everest. This is a really sketchy airport, but we'll have some fun with it. It's kind of like Courchevel, except higher terrain and a shorter runway. And it's 9,000 feet above sea level. That's pretty high up there. Oh, and it's cloudy. Where is the airport? Oh, okay, I see it on the map there. Alright, full flaps is selected. Yeah, it's a very tiny airport. Tiny little runway. A little bit of crosswind down this one too.
500.
Yeah, maybe not. Now it's dying off on me. Don't be too low.
Stall.
Oh, we were early, darn it. Oh, that was terrible by their standards. If I'm honest, that's where I would want to touch down in real life, though, to use a minimum runway, but 480, that wasn't very good. We were 240 feet early and got 37 feet off center line, and it was pretty firm. So, well, let's try it again. We only got a C, I guess, on that one. I guess if you crash, basically you fail. Alright, let's try it again. Winds were like a little squirrely there on final. I was like, I had a crosswind and then I didn't, and then I did, so I was just, S-turning, trying to keep it on center line. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it's up and around the cloud. Let's keep our speed up until we're a little closer. I don't know why it starts you with your condition lever halfway. Condition should be full forward while you're in flight in a turboprop. Alright, there's the airport. Alright, too fast. Start slowing up. First notch of flaps. And full flaps coming in. It's a pretty deep little canyon. mistake last time, and I was just a few knots too slow. I'll try not to be slow on this one.
500.
Y'all heard that stall horn going off before I actually got up to the point where I was supposed to land. Oh, downdraft. Oh, power, 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 power. Oh, we were early again. Way early. There's a downdraft right there at the end of the runway. We did better. Let's try it one more time. And I gotta reset my microphone again. I'm getting a delay in my audio again. Let's see here. Check 1, 2. Much better. Alright, I don't know why I keep getting that little bit of audio delay. I'm gonna see if I can create like a little offset or something for my microphone. That way when it starts to lag up, then I won't be won't have so much lag on my end. Like I said, to you guys it sounds normal, but when I hear myself at like a half-second delay, it gets kind of annoying. Alright, here we go. We're gonna not be short this time. Alright, so I gotta carry more power than I think, because right on short final there was a downdraft like pulling me down, and I was full power and I couldn't outclimb it, so yeah, that was interesting. Alright, we're gonna try it again. A little more speed, a little more power on final approach. I'm gonna cut through the cloud a little bit. Really, there's no need to be a super long final on this one. Just gonna skim the edge of the cloud here. Alright, full flap selected. This looks a little better. I'm a little bit higher, with a little more power, or a little more airspeed, I should say.
500.
More energy in the approach. Alright, there's downdraft power. Much better. Trim. That was better. Alright. It's a couple feet long this time. How'd we do? Oh yeah, 1.3 million. There it is, guys. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I feel accomplished now. I need this for my landings at work. Let's see. We did St. Bart pretty recently. We'll try it again. I don't think I tried it in the TBM. Hang on just a second. I got the delay audio. Let me adjust one more thing here. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hopefully that'll help. I don't know why it's being such a persistent problem today. Alright, St. Bart's. Well, I practiced it a couple of weeks ago. Not in this airplane, but we'll see if we can do it. So this one you gotta come right over the top of a little hillside, and it's a short runway. So you gotta come down over the top of the hillside, drop it in like down to the airport, and then you'll get on the brakes pretty quick. Let's see, we got flaps 1 notch, gear's still up. Let's go ahead and go gear down. There's the displays. Quite a bit of lag when you get those pop up. got a sun right in our eyes too. It'll add a little bit to the challenge. Can't see the runway. Alright, full flap selected. Oh, there it is. Oh, might have botched this one. So on this one, you really can't have any excess power as you come over this hillside, otherwise you're gonna float down the runway. Ooh. How'd we do? 1.1 million, not bad. Apparently I got 1.3 million sometime in the past. Alright, let's go try one of the like windy, strong wind landing challenges. Alright, I'm getting like crazy lag now. Let's see how that sounds. There we go. Just have to reset it like every few minutes. It's really a pain. Let's see. I don't know if I've done any of these. Maybe Sedona in the past at some point. Alright, well, let's try this one. Never been here. Alright, so we're touching down on the aiming bars. Alright, well, let's give it a try. See how we can do. So 23 knots of wind. It looks like it wasn't a lot of crosswind though. It's definitely windy, but not too bad. Let's see. Gear down. My runway go. There it is. Alright, prop, mixture, full forward. Open the cowl flaps. Kind of a pretty area. Yeah, you kind of see on the waves down there, you know, the white caps. So there's a little bit of wind. Believe it. Water is a very good indicator from the air of what the winds are doing on the surface. Like, the airport that I did my training at in Provo, Utah, it's surrounded pretty much all to the west. It's Utah Lake. So big lake, a lot of water. And you could actually see there were some days where you'd be coming into land where it was gusty. You could actually see where the wind gust was because you could see it blowing across the water. And so you can almost anticipate when you were going to get a wind gust. It's actually rather helpful for flying in strong winds. But yeah, certainly if you're flying over and you see like white caps on the waves and, you know, stuff like that, you know it's going to be probably going to be pretty bumpy. A little long. How do we do? Ooh, 1.4 million. Not bad. Alright, a little firm. And yeah, I was 145 feet beyond my touchdown point. Kept it within 7 feet of center line though. That's not too bad. Alright, let's do another strong wind landing challenge. Innsbruck. Let's try this one. Flying the 747. This is definitely, I haven't flown anything this big in a while on the sim. So the big risk here is I might touch down early if I'm not careful, because I gotta keep in mind the sight picture is gonna be a lot different between the 747 and the aircraft I've been flying. 747 here, feel like you're like 80 feet off the ground when you're touching down. So you kind of are. You know, you're up, sitting up at the front of the airplane on the upper deck, but let's see. So we got flaps 20 selected. Gear still up. Let's do like an auto brake 3. You're down. Set up just a tiny bit there. There we go. Let's go flaps 25. Feel like we got a little too much energy. And there we go. Speed brakes armed. You're high and fast, I feel like. A little bit of nose up trim. There we go. Flaps full selected. Flaps 30. I didn't pay attention to like what the winds were doing. Wow, it is like really slow. Oh my gosh. The flight controls are like super slow to respond. Takes like 3 or 4 seconds. A little fast. Like I'm full right, full left, full right, and look how slow the yoke is responding. There's something that needs to be tweaked in the settings, I guess. I don't know if it's like trying to replicate like fly-by-wire or something, but the pitch response pretty quick. The roll is like, it takes about 4 seconds after an input to really see the result.
400.
A little high. Correcting. There it is. Don't want to get low though, because got a lot of airplanes sitting below me.
200.
Landing in winds like this, you want an airplane with good flight controls. This airplane, I think it's just a simulator thing. It does not feel good.
30.
Oh.
20. 10.
Full level. There it is. Oh, that was firm. Reverse. For reverse. Here's 80 knots. Alright. Well, we made it. Let's see. I still got 1.3 million. Okay. How far? Oh, I was within 3 feet of the touchdown point. That's really what helped me right there. Ground roll kept it within 32 feet, and actually it was decently smooth. Okay. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to turn out. Okay, let's try another one. Where is this? Oh, okay, it's in Alaska. I don't even know how to say that name. Nonwalek. Alright, well, let's give it a try. Cessna 172. Actually, this airplane's kind of doing it too. I'm going full right and full left. You can see how slow it is to respond to my inputs for some reason. There's something going on with my joystick. Alright, so I guess we're on downwind, basically, for our runway. How many flaps? We got 1 notch. Don't need flaps yet. It's gonna be a pretty tight approach. We got this high terrain over here, so we don't have a lot of room for the final approach. I'll make it a little tricky. Let's see, winds. A few white caps. I guess we're gonna have a left crosswind, it looks like. So we gotta be careful not to overshoot our final approach. Alright, there we go. Beam touchdown point. Notch of flaps. We're gonna start an early base turn to stay away from the terrain. We might have to forward slip down on this runway. It's pretty pretty tight area here for maneuvering on the final. Oh, downdraft. Feel that wind just pulling you down toward the mountain. There, we're gonna do a little forward slip. There we go. We're gonna be real long. Really long. Not even close. Yeah, not my greatest. I think we're gonna get dinged pretty heavily for that one. Yeah, 270,000. Yeah, so we were 390 feet long. We got, this one's hard because there's no center line to follow. So I feel like the ground rule, I'll forgive that one. But yeah, we were really long on that one. So let's see. So coming over the hillside, you're going to get a downdraft. So you got to keep some power in, but then you got to get the power out real quick. I didn't know what the winds were going to be doing on short final there. But yeah, we got it figured out. All right, here we go. Bring flaps up to start with. Really don't need flaps down this early for an approach like this. I almost feel like it'd be easier to approach from the other side, like a right-hand turn final. I'm gonna try that. There's nothing that says I can. Well, maybe it's not that much easier. I feel like it might be, though.
500.
Oh, there's some gnarly turbulence over here, though. We're getting bumped around like crazy. A lot harder to see airport as well. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm doing this, I realize it's probably better from the other direction, actually.
500.
Alright, we're gonna forward slip all the way down. Yeah, let's go around. That's not working. Alright, we're gonna go back to doing it the old way. I wonder if it's gonna dock me points. I don't think it would for going around. At least this is an airport where you actually can go around. At least go in this direction. Do an early crosswind turn here. Okay. We'll turn downwind. This is probably the hardest challenge I've attempted yet, if I'm honest. This one's pretty tricky. Don't stall, don't stall. Gonna be long, darn it. Gonna be really long. Come on! Man, that was like... So when you turn final, I guess you're turning into headwind, which makes sense. But yeah, I floated like crazy. That was worse than a lot. Or no, I guess that was better than the last one. Alright, we gotta try it one more time. This one is tricky. This is definitely the most challenging one I've attempted thus far. So I really need to have minimum airspeed as I start the turn to line up with the runway, that final turn. So otherwise, as you turn into that headwind, all of a sudden you've got all this wind and you've got too much airspeed and you can't get it down. I mean, I could dive bomb it and 3-point it, but I don't want to break the airplane. I think I would fail the landing challenge at that point. Yeah, this one is definitely tricky. Two notches of flaps. The short approach, we're going to get the flaps in early. Alright, minimum airspeed on this turn to final. And maybe I need to really forward slip it to get it down as well. Alright, watch the trees, don't crash it. Alright, turn, turn, turn. There we go. Forward slip. There we go. That's looking better. Flaps up. Oh, that was firm, but it was on the mark though. It's a very firm landing. I still had too much energy. That was a lot better. All right, one more attempt. We're gonna go for the million. Got to get an A. Hang on. Reset my mic one more time here. There we go. Alright, flaps are up. This is a pretty cool area. I should bring the Husky out here to Alaska and try some backcountry flying. I certainly haven't explored Alaska very much, and that would be a really cool place to do some GA flying. Yeah, so I still had too much energy, even everything I did to not have so much energy. And so I was trying to retract the flaps at the last second, which I don't recommend, but it'll get rid of some lift, so you can try to set it down quicker. So I was better about getting it down, you know, not floating, landing too long. But I landed pretty firm because of that, though, because I took all my lift away and just let the airplane kind of drop down to the runway. I wouldn't try that technique in real life, but... And this is a sim, and it's a landing challenge, trying to get it on the mark. Watch the trees. Alright, there we go. Forward slip. Losing energy, losing energy. Alright, straighten it up, straighten it up. Ah, long. Softer though. And a lot better on the center line, I'm sure. How'd we do? Slightly better. All right. Well, you know, I'm happy with that one for that runway. It's still 150 feet. Hey, was I short or long? I think I was long. I guess still 23 feet of the center line and 216 feet per minute. That's not terrible. I'll take it for a challenge or for a land challenge that's that difficult. Let's try Nassau. Big runway. What are the winds doing? Let's see. Assuming it'll tell me here on the loading screen. The wind's 231. We're landing 2/8. 231 16. So yeah, we got a little bit of crosswind. That's probably good. I know 10 to 12 knot component for crosswind. I think the TBM will be up to the challenge though. Not gonna have any flight instruments here at the beginning like normal. Oh, we've already got the runway in sight. Gear is down already. We got looks like 1 notch of flap selected. And there it's loading. Pretty cool sunset. So this one we shouldn't have any crazy updrafts or downdrafts, but we're gonna have probably just some turbulence if it's, you know, that windy. You know, because there's kind of some buildings and stuff to the left of the runway. It looks like on the airport, so you might get some like mechanical turbulence off those buildings with a left crosswind. Full flaps is selected and indicating power. Alright, 500 feet, gear down, 3 green, flaps full, and stabilized approach. That was decently smooth. How do we do? 1.5 million. I'll take it. Yeah, that was a really smooth touchdown. 46 feet per minute. That was a greaser. And so I got a little bit off center line. Yeah, a little bit of crossing. And within 54 feet, I did float just a tiny bit past that touchdown zone as I tried to smooth out the landing. But it paid off. 1.5 million according to their standards. Let's see, we've got Queenstown, New Zealand, and Sedona. We'll do both, why not? So never been here to Queensland? So we kind of have to dodge the cloud, it looks like. We got 30 or 20 knots of wind, 35 degrees. So light crosswind, a little bit of wind. There are some mountains, so we might have some turbulence and some updrafts and downdrafts associated with it. Wow, I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going here. Nothing on the display showing me where to go. Gotta find the airport. Showed like a left turn and a right turn. Oh, is it down in here? Yeah, we're gonna like scud run, find our way to the airport. Scud run means I get below the clouds and I fly close to the ground, but then I can see better because I'm below the clouds. Not exactly a recommended technique. Where is this airport? I should have paid more close attention to the loading screen. Must be over here to the right, because I don't see it anywhere off here to the left. Displays aren't working, so I don't have anything to help me find the airport. We're just gonna look around. I really should have paid closer attention to that loading screen. And I gotta go outside view here for a second. Oh, is this it right here? Supposed to be landing, what did I say, runway 5? There's no compass, no heading indicator. Doing this approach partial panel. Do I have a GPS track? Crash into a mountain here if I'm not careful. No, I've got nothing. I don't know why. Like nothing in this airplane is functioning. I see an airport over here. I would have figured it was going to be closer to the city. Let's head back over that way. Pull the flaps up and gear up. I might just have to restart this one and look at the picture a little more carefully, so I can't find the airport. A little bit of an interesting challenge. I don't think I've ever had that issue before. Not being able to find the airport I'm going to. So it must be over here by the city somewhere. Alright, let's restart. Let's look at the picture here. I am very lost. I think that's the first time I've ever been lost. Alright, so it is... Oh, come on. Gotta get a better view. Okay, so I think it's just to the left of that hillside. I think it's just to the left of this mountain, like right in here, if I interpreted that correctly. Let's try that. See if we can find an airport. Alright, flaps 1, gear down, okay. Get below this cloud layer, haze layer here. I wonder if, you know, if the instruments are working, if it's set up as an instrument approach, because that would make more sense. Let's see what you're doing. So it's near a city somewhere. Or is it up in here, maybe? No, I don't see an airport up there. There's nothing over here. Alright, if we can't find it on this one, I guess we'll just move on to the Sedona landing challenge because I can't find my airport. Oh, there it is. Right there. Well, that took forever. I was like, it should be over here somewhere. Yeah. Alright. All making sense now. Alright, flaps full. Gear down, in the green. I think this is my runway. Is that an airport? I'm doubting it. Well, it looks like a runway. Let's see as we get closer here. That is not a runway. Nope. I'm still lost. Going around. Is it up here further? Oh, okay. That might be it. It was like a false runway there, you know, because it's hard to tell. You know, because at far distance, I guess, you know, my graphics card doesn't. Oh, that's definitely an airport. I see lights and everything. Here, flaps. Square up this turn. Off here to the right. There's a runway. I was gonna say, this one shouldn't be that difficult to spot. Alright, yeah, now I can see the landing zone too. Alright, we found an airport. Sky's a lot more clear over here too. Alright, we're definitely a little high, a little fast. We got the power out, flight idle.
500.
Let's get it stabilized. Too much speed. Gonna be a little long or a little firm. One of the two. There it is. Oh, we bounced. Well, that one's not going to be great. Let's give it one more try now that we know where the airport's at. Pretty cool scenery, once again. Alright, full flaps is selected. Alright, 500 feet, much more stabilized approach this time. Much better, unfortunately. Alright, how did we do? Yeah, slightly better. I'll take it. Alright, last one we're gonna try. Let's do the Sedona landing challenge. Mountainous terrain. I think we're in the 150. Very underpowered airplane. Don't be low and slow with this airplane. Alright, Sedona. On downwind. Don't need flaps yet. For an airplane this small. Alright, got 1 notch of flaps here, definitely on the high side, but that's okay. This airplane can really lose altitude efficiently. Let's go. 2nd notch of flaps, 20 degrees. Make sure no traffic out here. Get too slow. We're gonna trade a little altitude for airspeed. Let the airplane descend, maintain our speed. We'll keep the power back pretty far. Alright, and here it is. Turn of final approach. Little high, but she's gonna come down pretty easy. A hang there. Alright, full flaps selected. Oh, you can just see it dropping now. Down real quick. This airplane is a little bit of a floater. that was smooth. A little off center line, a couple of feet. How did we do? 1.7 million. I think that's my high. Yeah. Not too bad. 39 feet of the touchdown point, kept it within 8 feet of the center line, and 46 feet per minute. Pretty good for the touchdown. Landing smoothness. Let's do it one more time just for fun. I'm going to try a little bit of a challenge. We're going to do a power off 180. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly the downwind. When I'm abeam the touchdown point, I'm going to reduce my power to idle, and we're not going to touch the throttle until we touch down. And we're going to see how accurate I can be with the power off 180. So let's see, the airport's at 4,800 feet. We're going to get down to 5,800 feet. I'm going to tighten up the downwind a little bit. So I can use flaps, and I can use, you know, maneuvering the airplane, forward slip. But I'm not going to touch the throttle after we chop it once we're abeam or just like right next to our touchdown point. Alright, so there's 5,800 feet. We're going to turn downwind. So you see the white bars where the blue marker is. That's our touchdown point. Alright, so right about here, power to idle. Now we're not going to touch it for the rest of the flight. Oh, I forgot I had notch flaps down too. I'm gonna actually bring that up. So I can use flaps. I can use forward slip. I can fly a wide pattern if I need to. But I'm not going to touch the throttle. Let's see how we do. Alright, 1 notch flaps. Yeah, that might already be too much. The flaps. Let's see here. But I just know as soon as I get full flaps in there, this thing is coming down really quick. Alright. Oh, there's a bump there. Got a lot of headwind. Alright, full flaps. Oh, I ballooned. Nice, that was with no power at all. Power off 180. How did we do? Did I pass a check ride? I think it's going to be within 100 feet. Pass check ride. Oh yeah, within 36 feet. Not quite as good as my last one, but for a power off 180, not bad. Alright, well, we've explored landing challenges. I think I'm just going to do some chill flying now. I feel like I'm going to keep on flying for a little bit longer at least. Alright, where do we want to go flying? That looks like a gnarly storm. Be fun to go fly through that. It's kind of cool how it, you know, animates that little bit of weather in the sim. Now there was some weather moving through like Illinois earlier. Do a little bit of GA IFR flying. Chicago area. There could be some fun places up here. St. James Island. Kind of out. Well, no, it's kind of under the weather. Why not? Let's go explore this area. take off out of, how far is Traverse City? Traverse City somewhere in here. That's Campbell. Oh, it's way down here. I thought Traverse City was a little further north. Pelston. You can start there. As departure. Come on. Oh, the game crashed on me. Well, that's lame. Hang on for just a second, guys. We're gonna bring the game back up for you. I don't know what caused it to crash. It's kind of lame. We'll get it working again. Well, I'll put a little bit of music on while we're waiting, but just be patient. The game's going to be coming back up here real shortly. Alright, so I think we'll plan to go, where did I say we were going to take off out of Pelston? And so that's right at the northern tip of the main part of Michigan, and then I think we'll just kind of cross over the lake, go explore a couple airports up there. So we'll try to set up an IFR flight plan here, see if we can do it. Let's see here. Round 2, Pelston. There it is. parking stalls here. Come on. That is departure, and I think we'll use. Let's take the good old reliable Diamond DA40. Take some fuel with us. And so we're gonna fly up to, where sure do we go? Go up to kind of want to explore the weather a little bit because there's a little bit of weather moving up through the area. I just want to see how it feels in flight sim. Let's go to Echo Romeo Yankee Luce. I don't know how to say that. Lucy County, maybe. Luke County. All right, let's see. So what did I say the identifier was? Echo Romeo Yankee. There it is. So we'll do an IFR flight plan. They're really gonna be 36 minutes. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. What else am I doing today? Let's see. So it's got me file direct, and honestly, in real life, I probably give it to you. The only thing we'd consider would be gliding distance to shore. So for that reason, I might elect to maybe stay. Well, I don't know. We're actually not really that far offshore. No more than like 5 minutes. So, yeah, what the heck, we'll do it. And want to cruise a little higher than 2,000. 50 nautical mile flight. There's no reason we can go up to 6,000 feet. I don't think we need to worry about icing at 6,000 for today. Alright. Well, let's do it. Alright guys, we are back to life in the game. We fade out the music for you, and we'll turn the flight sim audio back on. All right. There we go. Got the music reset. All right, and we're gonna go flying. Yeah, it's kind of overcast, isn't it? But we're gonna try exploring the weather here in flight sim. All right, so we got that done. Don't really need to set up the iPad. I mean, we're probably going to shoot an approach up into Lucy County, but I don't think that'll be difficult. Let's go ahead and get the airplane fired up. Position lights on. All right, got that. Let's bring the master switch on for the engine. Fuel selectors on normal. Everything else should be set up. Call your prop. Here we go. Okay. Engine gauges. We got good oil pressure. And looks like the ammeter is charging. Okay. Set flaps, takeoff, trim set, flight controls, check here. Much as you can see, can't see the rudder in this airplane. Alright, that is set up, so let's see, the weather here in Pellston. Actually, we'll just listen to the, I'm sure there's probably an AWAS. Oh, app master's on.
Lansing Radio Diamond November 175 Charlie Foxtrot IFR to Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee.
Okay, I guess
ready
I'm
to
requesting
copy.
the
Diamond
flight
November
clearance.
175 Charlie Foxtrot is cleared to Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 134.6 squawk 6401. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Diamond November 175 Charlie Foxtrot cleared to Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure is 134.6 squawk 6401. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot readback is correct. Good day.
Alright, that works.
Kilo Papa Lima November automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 128 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition ceiling 1,000 feet overcast. Temperature 18 C dew point 10 C altimeter 2989er. Kilo Papa Lima
what direction?
November
Say the wind's
automated
way.
weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 128 at 7.
128 at 7,
Visibility
okay.
10.
So we'll depart,
Sky condition ceiling 1,000 feet overcast. Temperature
I guess it'll be
18
runway
C dew
14.
point
It's gonna be a long
10.
taxi, but we can do that. Alright,
Kilo Papa Lima November traffic
runway
Diamond November
14.
175 Charlie
Okay,
Foxtrot is
we got
taxiing to
altitude.
runway 14.
squat code's in there. We're gonna set our heading to, wow, runway heading, which will be like 140. There you go. Alright, and clear right, clear left, taxi lights on. We'll make a right turn out of the ramp here. Control taxi via Bravo out to runway 14. Yeah, they don't quite put like all the taxi lights, taxiway lights in the right spot. You wouldn't see them like poking out of the middle of a ramp like that. Alright, so we got 2989. Oops. There we go. Set on both altimeters. We're going way too fast. Alright, it's going to be a slight right turn up here at this intersection. We're going to be taking that taxiway off to the right. Alright, we're going to be crossing runway 23 and 5. Just make sure we look clear right. Or clear on the right, clear on the left. We'll turn all our lights on while we're crossing the runway. Landing light strobes come off. Alright, while we're taxiing out here, this probably isn't recommended technique, but we'll do our pre-flight checks here. Let's see, temperature. Yeah, oil temp's up in the green now, so we're gonna do an ECU test. ECU test is complete. For runway, we'll turn our fuel pump on. Clear all directions. Alright, we'll be departing runway 14.
Kilo Papa Lima November traffic Diamond November 175
Lights
Charlie
on.
Foxtrot taking off runway 14 straight out departure.
Keto heat's on. And fuel pump's on. Clear all directions as far as I can see. What the hill's here? Alright, here we go, guys. Maybe go explore some weather in Flight Simulator. Take off power set, gauge is green. Airspeed alive 2 times. And rotate. Climbing away. Alright, we're a few 100 feet above ground, we're bringing flaps up. Accelerate out to a cruise climb. And we'll set climb power.
Minneapolis Center Diamond November 175 Charlie Foxtrot is at 1,300 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Oh, it's making my radio calls for me.
Diamond
What the
November
heck?
175 Charlie Foxtrot, Minneapolis Center, altimeter 29.89 continuous planned. Diamond Fight Charlie Foxtrot, reset transponder. Squawk 6401.
And of course it doesn't automatically go to altitude mode. There you go. Alright, and he told me to proceed on course, so we'll do that. Didn't expect that it was going to do my radio communications for me. It's a single pilot operations here. We're up and away from the airport. We turn the fuel pump off. We'll leave the lights on for now until we get up into the clouds. Alright, we'll do flight level change and nav mode. I don't know why the flight director wants me to like do that crazy left-hand turn. Hopefully it'll figure it out in a second. That's why I'm still hand flying it. I know the autopilot and the avionics in these airplanes and Flight Sim 2020 can be pretty quirky sometimes. They don't quite work right. And this is a pretty good example. As you can see, I'm actually intercepting my course, but this thing wants me to like crank it over to a sharp left-hand turn for some reason. Looks like I got a little bit of crosswind up here. lot of left crosswind. Let's see, can I turn the wind vector on here? Yes, I can. There we go. I like option 3. Actually, it's different. Now we'll go with that one. That'll work. There we go. Now I'm agreeing with the flight director what it wants me to do. Alright, autopilot is on. Let George have some of the fun. So I'm curious to see here, as we're cruising along, there is some weather between us and our airport, kind of particularly off this direction. I'm curious to see if it's going to draw it or not. I don't know how accurate the weather in Flight Sim 2020 is that we're going to see here. Alright, we're 5,000 for 6,000. We're going to get up into the clouds a little bit here. And, you know, the flight is about 30 minutes, but that's actually going to be pretty quick because we're still going to be, you know, as soon as we get up here to cruise, we're going to start planning an approach into our landing airport, which is Lacey County. I think is how you say it. It's the identifier for the airport is Echo Romeo Yankee ERY. Alright, we should see the airplane level off here for us at 6,000 feet. Definitely up into the cloud now. It's really dark. Right. We'll turn off our landing taxi lights for cruise. Alright, there we go. The airplane has leveled us off here at 6,000 feet. We're going to keep the power up. We're going to let the airplane accelerate. Kind of hoping we'd be like in and out of the clouds a little bit more. Maybe we'll request a slightly lower cruising altitude so we can actually see. I mean, you can kind of see the ground, but not very much. We're definitely in the cloud. We'll pull the power back a little bit. I want to do a pretty quick cruise, so we'll do an 80%. On this one. Alright, so the weather up in, actually we'll just tune the AWOS here. It's 119.52. It won't let me select COM2 apparently. Again, one of the quirky things, I guess, about Flight Simulator. Well, I'm just going to read it off because apparently I can't tune the radio in Flight Sim 2020. Weather is winds 150 at 7, 10 miles, light drizzle, scattered at 1,600 feet. Broken cloud layer at 2,200 and altimeter 2982. Is set. Let's request a lower cruise altitude.
Minneapolis Center, Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot. Request 4,000 feet.
Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
descend and maintain 4,000 feet Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot.
Alright, 4,000 feet is set. Hopefully this gets below the clouds. I just don't want to be looking at gray the entire time. We'll reduce our power for the descent. We're just kind of over one of the islands here. We're over water right now. The shoreline to the mainland will be off the right-hand side. Actually, it's kind of more behind us right now. There. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should have stayed up higher, because in theory, if you have an engine failure, 4,000 feet, 6,000 feet, I can make it to shore. 4,000 feet, I might not.
Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot, please expedite your descent 4,000 feet.
Come on, man. I'm doing 500
Minneapolis
feet per
Center,
minute.
Diamond November 175 Charlie Foxtrot, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Diamond
tried to
5
acknowledge.
Charlie Foxtrot, turn left heading
Apparently you don't have to
330,
acknowledge
proceed on course.
the expedite.
Turn left heading 330, proceed on course Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot.
Well, 4,000 feet might not even put us below the clouds. Maybe we'll go back up. Kind of soupy weather. Well, yeah, we might just get back
Diamond
up to
5 Charlie
6,000 feet.
Foxtrot, please expedite your descent 4,000 feet.
Really? You do not need me to expedite, man. Fine. There's no reason that a small GA airplane should have to descend this quickly. There's nobody else out here. It's one of the annoying things, I guess, about the sim ATC. It's not very good at taking into account realism. Yeah, we'll get a little bit below the clouds. At least we can see the shoreline over there. I was kind of hoping to be more like, you know, on the radar it looks more like scattered, you know, areas of precipitation. I was kind of hoping to see that, you know, in the game. Not drawing the weather quite like I thought I would. But that's alright though. Alright, we are about halfway to our destination. Set power back up to 80%. So we'll be on the ground theoretically in about 15 minutes. Kind of surprised he hasn't like assigned an approach to me yet. It's a marginal VFR over there. Clouds a little bit lower than we're at now. So I'm planning to do an approach if I can. We're going to see if the sim will work with me on that. My experience in the Microsoft Flight Sim, it does not do very well. Does not do very well with the avionics trying to load an approach. Let's see, so the winds were, what did I say the winds were? 150 and 11. So probably going to be landing, what runway is that? 12? Runway 11. There's an RNAV GPS approach to it. I think that's going to be our plan for getting in here. Pause the track IR for you for a minute. about 10 minutes out. And the weather is closing in on us again. Alright, this is pretty... I could see this being pretty realistic. Because the weather definitely does go out. Or, you know, the cloud layers come down lower in altitude as we go this way. So, alright, this is... I can believe the weather that I'm seeing here. What I should try doing in the simulator is I should try to find a thunderstorm and fly through it. See how it does with that. Maybe we'll go down to Florida next and try that. Want to see if it makes it kind of scary. Because the clouds in this game
Diamond Fight
really
Charlie
do look pretty
Foxtrot,
good.
you are 25 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect RNAV
Really?
runway 29er approach via Pitzer transition. Clear to Pitzu.
Alright, well.
Climb and
Stupid
maintain
that it's making me
6,000
climb
feet.
up
Expect
6,000
RNAV
feet.
runway 29er approach via Pissa transition. Cleared to Pissa Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot.
Alright, 6,000 feet is set. Flight level change. And these buttons are backward for the flight level change mode, by the way. Oops. Oh, oh, come on. Alright, that'll work. Climb power set. Alright, so procedure. I'm going to pause the track hour while I do this. We're going to select approach. The RNAV. So he gave us the RNAV 29 from which intersection? Pitzu. Come on. Okay, that's how you do it.
Diamond Fight Charlie Foxtrot,
Okay.
descend and maintain 2,700 feet.
Now you want me to descend, huh?
Descend and
I don't
maintain
like this controller.
2,700 feet. Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot.
Alright, so, alright, we're direct to Pitzu now. As we can see, we got 2,700 feet set, flight level change in, we'll do 130 knots, it's not all too bumpy. I'm going to pull up the approach plate on the iPad, and I'll see if I can activate air server so that I can show you guys the approach plate. It's totally going to make me land with a tailwind, but oh well. We'll see how it goes by the time we get there. Alright, so let me start up an air server for you. It's the app that I use to share my iPad screen. Alright. The app is activated. And bring up the iPad now, and then I'll share it with you guys. Alright. That is working. Alright, here's the iPad. So, we are right here. We are direct to Pitzu, and then we're going to fly the RNAV GPS 29 approach. 296 is our final approach course. Let's see, touchdown zone elevations 867, airport elevation 869, MSA, multiple vertical sectors looks like high as 2,700 feet, pretty much all the way around. Let's see here. In case we have to do a published missed approach, climb 2,700 feet, direct to Abdu and hold, so pretty much straight out. We'll do it with the GPS. We can just quicker here. We'll power back. Let's see. We'll be looking for runway 29. Looks like we have a PAPI left-hand side and rails, runway end identifier lights, and medium intensity runway lights. Looks like it's going to be a left-hand turnout, probably as early as we can take it. There's only one taxiway, so if we miss it, we'll just turn around on the runway and taxi back to our exit point. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, we're 3,700 from 2,700. And I anticipate we'll get our approach clearance here shortly. Alright, the approach is briefed. I mean, the avionics are working for this one. You can't set the minimums, unfortunately. I think that's a limitation of the avionics here in Flight Sim. Honestly, we're kind of getting below the clouds now, so we might just be able to cancel the IFR and go visual. It's kind of cool to explore the weather in Flight Sim. You know, this definitely draws weather. It draws the weather a lot better than X-Plane does. It's a lot better in Flight Sim. It's a little bumpy down here. Alright, the airplane's leveled us off here at 2,700 feet. I don't know when this controller is going to give me an approach clearance, if ever. We'll see. Alright, after we make the turn here at the Dizzy intersection, we can descend down to 2,500 feet for our minimum altitude.
Diamond 5 Charlie Foxtrot, you are 12 miles southeast of Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee.
Oh, I guess that's my approach
Diamond
clearance.
5 Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay, I guess that's my approach clearance. That's a little goofy. Doesn't quite say anything. Alright, well, we're going to go to advisory. Actually, let's listen to the weather real quick.
Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 157 and 12.
Alright, there's Dizzy.
Visibility 10. Sky condition ceiling 1,000 feet overcast. Temperature 17
Send down to 2,500 feet.
altimeter 2982.
2982 is set.
Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 157 and 12. Visibility 10. Sky condition ceiling 1.
So we're probably actually in a circle of land to the other direction, because otherwise we're landing with like over 10 knots of tailwind, which isn't very good. We like to land with headwind.
Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee traffic Diamond November 175 Charlie Foxtrot 11 miles east inbound RNAV runway
Alright, we're going to arm
29.
the approach now. Let the airplane follow it down. I don't know if it's going to follow my glide path or not. Let's see here. What is it doing? It says back course? This thing is all sorts of screwed up. Well, I don't know. That's typical though. That's Flight Simulator. amazing graphics, really crappy avionics. Well, we're circling the land anyways. We're already at the airport in sight, so. It's taking me a little bit left of course, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Alright, we're coming up on Kusur, which is our final approach fix. We're just about 2 miles away. So when we circle, we'll make like a left downwind, and we're going to land runway 11. So that way we're landing with headwind rather than tailwind. Someone's out there a little ways up to the north. Alright, so here's our final approach fix. Is it going to actually descend? Alright, it actually did, so it went into glide slope mode. I don't know why it says back course, it should say GPS. But it's flight simulator logic. We're definitely fast, but you know, we're going to be circling. We're going to make a left downwind for our runway anyways. So, touchdown zone elevation, well, airport elevation is 870 feet. So at about 1,800 feet, we're just going to disconnect the autopilot and we'll make a left downwind. We're not going to go all the way down to circling minimums because, I mean, we got the airport clearly in sight. There's no reason to circle real low down close to the airport. Alright, autopilot is coming off. Just gonna hand fly from here. Go ahead and turn off our flight director as well. Alright, there's our traffic pattern altitude, 1,000 feet above the airport. You can kind of see like rain shafts maybe. Starting to rain. That's interesting. Is it just kind of mist or fog? Started dropping in. That's kind of cool. Oh, with that little, keep getting like an intermittent warning, like something's going on. Airplane, and then all of a sudden it's not. Alright, so we're on downwind for our runway. So we're beam our touchdown point, bring the power back. No, we need to go to idle, I guess, and go 10%, 20%. Alright, we're going to go first notch flaps below 110. Make our left base.
Yankee traffic diamond November 175 Charlie Foxtrot is on base runway 11.
A little high and fast, so we're going to bring power back to idle. Wide arc, full flaps. At least we got headwind now.
Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee traffic diamond November 175 Charlie Foxtrot is on final runway 11 to land.
Like a couple of, or there's a tree just right on the end of the runway there. Wouldn't want to be low. Get a tree right before you land. Alright, we made it. We'll go to right crosswind. Alright guys, well, welcome to, what is this, Lucy County. Keep forgetting the name of it. Never been here. But wanted to explore some weather we got. And like, got really like misty, hazy right as we got close to the airport. Like the weather was kind of dropping in on us a little bit. Well, we'll park it up right here. Let's go ahead and shut down the airplane. We'll set the park brake for now. Engine master off. Alright, there we go. And we are here. Well guys, I think that's gonna that'll wrap it up for us for the stream today. Had a little fun, did some landing challenges, flew the Diamond, and a little bit of IFR weather. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Oh, it is starting to rain there. You see the little raindrops. So that's what that, those little shafts we saw were. I was thinking that looked like precipitation, so that is actually pretty cool that they modeled that. Alright guys, have a great day, and I'll be out of town, like I said, for quite a while. I'll be back in like, well, I guess 10 days. I'll have one day off in the middle. I'll be streaming, but anyways, have a great day guys. We'll see ya. So it looks like DJ Aramis is live, so if anybody's still watching, I'm gonna see if I can set up a raid and I'll send you guys over to his channel. He's doing some, I think he's doing some American Truck Simulator. I've never actually tried doing a raid before. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. I've never looked up how to use raids. Let's see here. me try this. Stupid autocorrect on my phone. Let me make sure I got that set up properly here. Oh, it's oh, it might not let me rate them because it's intended for more mature audiences, apparently. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, well. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We're gonna go raid DJ.